guys are new here, what's the deal? And if you guys are old, what that shit do? Alright? Keep in mind that these messages are general, so if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Catch me on the next one and hopefully it sticks, okay? Now, collective. I got this download while I was sitting down in my room, chilling, right? And I was like, damn, like I'm bored. Like there's stuff that I could do, but it's bored in the sense of like, ain't nobody ringing my phone. And, I ain't really having no type of conversations with anyone. And I was like, dang, and I had to check myself. I'm like, I'm not bored. I'm really just at peace. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't got nobody calling me up talking about this drama. I ain't got no lover, no sneaky, none of that. Okay? And I was like, damn. It ain't nothing going on. But then as I sat there, I started to hear that Kendrick Lamar song, 30 for 30. So that's one of the song downloads that I got for this message, right? And y'all know how he be like, and that's the way I like it. I was like, you know what? I'm glad it ain't nobody ringing my damn line talking about this and that and dumping they shit on me and not. Right? So I don't have my tablet, so I had to write down some notes, right? So when I had looked up like the meaning of 30 for 30, some of you guys could be in your 30s, all right? But basically on SZA's lyrics, she was talking about setting boundaries, right? And demanding, basically the song, I should say, is basically about setting boundaries and demanding authenticity and dealing with emotional conflict, right? Now, in SZA's lyrics, she was basically talking about a sense of loneliness and a desire for someone to fill a void, right? The need of external validation, seeking a partner to hype her up and make her feel good, even if the connection is superficial, right? So, and that made me think of, if you guys recently seen that clip of Tracy Ellis speaking to Michelle Obama, and it was another gentleman there too. But I seen the clip where she was talking about how she does not have a partner and she doesn't have kids and stuff. And y'all, when I was looking at the comments, I was laughing because y'all know, hey Ramon, hey Tainted, y'all know Girlfriends was my fucking show growing up. You know what I'm saying? So somebody in the comments was like, she really turning into Joan. But that's the thing. In that interview, she was the total, even though she's not married, doesn't have kids, just like how her character was in Girlfriends. Hey, Mia Moon. The energy is totally different, right? She was, in the interview, it's like she was comfortable with being by herself because she was basically stating, I don't want to just be in a relationship to just say I'm in a relationship, right? Hey, nobody really, CS. Hey, Hannah. But in the series Girlfriends, Joan was really desperate for love. Like, she really, like her whole life basically resolved about finding someone. And y'all, at that last episode, I wanted to know if she was going to end up being married to old dude. Like, it left such a cliffhanger. I really wish they bring that shit back. But anywho, maybe one of y'all girlfriends is going through this, okay? But she was just basically in that interview just saying how, she would want someone as established as her, and adds, right, I should say, to the peace that she already had established within her own life. Now, in Kendrick's verse, he was basically talking about the darker side of fame and success, which led to isolation and a sense of detachment from his loved ones. Feeling overlooked and unappreciated even in the midst of his accomplishments, right? Now, here's the thing, collective. A lot of y'all may feel as though that y'all are bored and it's, you don't really got nothing going on lover-wise or this or that, whatever. But just understand that you may be in a season of you gaining peace. I feel like a lot of you guys could be detaching from people, places, and things that just really don't see you for who you are, what you got going, the effort and the work that you're putting in, and sometimes when you do put yourself in a position to go towards your dreams and your goals, it could be a bit hurtful when, you know, because it said loved ones, like when your friends or even like your family don't support you, or you know, speak on whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish, right? And understand, collective, that those people see you. You may think that people don't see you and what you got, what you trying to push into this world, but baby, listen, they see you. They see you. All right. So because of the feelings that you may be getting from these certain type of loved ones, it may cause you to like detach yourself from them. You know what I'm saying? It's like for the people that's closest to you, if you don't see me, or you don't you know, uplift me, or whatever the case may be, it's like, why be around these people? And I feel you on that, collective. I feel you. All right. Now, the other song that I got downloaded was Cherish, because as I was writing Unappreciated and stuff for Kendrick's lyrics, it made me think of that song. I'm feeling really unappreciated. You taking my love for granted, baby. And I don't know how much more I can take from you. You don't do the things you used to do. You don't even say I love you too. And lately, I've been feeling unappreciated. So listen, y'all. Don't get me to getting my little Beyonce vocals going, okay? But listen, a lot of people, being that you guys may be in this energy of detaching yourself from these people, places, and things, it's simply because these people did not cherish you when you were around. You know, they didn't cherish you, they didn't see you, they didn't support you. So, you know, sometimes some people don't cherish things until they're gone. So, listen. And the reason why I had titled it Only Want Your Love If It's Solid from the 30 for 30 song, because that's the energy I feel like y'all in. Like, don't come around me if you ain't a solid individual, if you're not showing up as yourself. Like, I feel like a lot of y'all could be around people where it's like they switch up when they get around other people, or they may give the same type of love, support, and comfort and all that they give to other people. It's like when it comes to you, it's real different. It's real different, collective. It's like I'm getting that some of these people just don't want your head to get big. You know what I'm saying? And that's just a confirmation of how great these people think you are, how talented these people think you are. And it's like it's hard for some people that have known you your whole life to know that you have reached certain accolades and actually give you your props. You know what I'm saying? Because again, y'all grew up in the same household, or y'all grew up in the same on the same block or in the same city. So it's kind of giving like the audacity of you to try and make a better life of your fucking self. Like, child. Let's get into it. Let's see. And that's the way I like it. All right, so we got Empathy coming out here. All right, it says, I am open to seeing both sides of the situation. So I feel like a lot of y'all is like, dang, I didn't really even do anything to these people to make them not, you know, love on me, care on me, support me, or uplift me. And maybe you guys, like just how I was saying on SZA's lyrics, right? It's like seeking for external validation, you know, because I feel like you are somebody to where if the shoe was on the other foot, you would give people that love, that support, that you know, cheer them on, or whatever the case may be. But with Empathy, I feel like it has been hurting a lot of y'all feelings, for real though, because it's like it's making me think of this this funny clip I seen. I guess the parents took like some toys or donated some of the kids' toys, and the baby was talking gibberish, but it was one part that the baby said that was clear, and it was like, I wouldn't have done that to you, basically. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like a lot of y'all are kind of trying to take your emotions out of the situation, but it's kind of hard to, you know. But you're looking at it, I feel like, in the sense of you see both sides of the situation. You know, the same, you can't expect somebody, especially in the love department, you can't expect for someone to love or give you that sense of nurturing and caring aspect that you're looking for if they don't even have it for themselves, collective. Where they gonna get it from? If they have never experienced genuinely loving, supporting, caring, and being this type of person towards anyone, let alone themselves, it's like how are we supposed to expect to get that from them? You know? So, and there's some people too, I feel like that could just be envious because they never got the love, support, or nurturing aspect from other people. And because they may see that you get it from certain key people, to where it's like, again, that energy of, well, I don't want to get your head big, right? Like you got enough love and support, so what you need minds for, right? Yeah, let's keep it 100. Honesty. All right. It says, I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. Okay. So some of y'all could be confronting some of these people that, you know, your intuition, especially with this purple here, y'all, your intuition already knows the answer. Your intuition already knows the answer. But I feel like a lot of you guys are like putting people on the spot and being like, yo, you know, and y'all may see a lot of y'all friends, family, or whatever, commenting on these celebrities' posts, people that they don't even fucking know, from a campaign on a personal level. Okay? But when it comes to your shit, everybody on mute. Okay? Everybody on mute. So you can be keeping it 100 with people, like, yo, you know what I'm saying? The reason why maybe I had to detach myself from you or isolate is because the love ain't there, the support ain't there. You know what I'm saying? So as long as, I feel like you guys are detaching in a healthy way, and I love to see that, because it's like you being honest with yourself. Yeah, you may feel a certain, you know, sometimes people may feel a certain type of way, and then they'll just move off of how they feel. But some, you know, it's hard for some people to have those uncomfortable conversations when it comes to being like, yo, like, I've noticed this. You know what I'm saying? So what's up with that? I remember with my own best friend that I had to detach from. I remember having a conversation with him like, yo, like, what's the deal? You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting here, I'm kicking it with you, I'm smoking with you, I'm drinking with you, I got shit going on, and it's like, do you even acknowledge what I got going on? Do you care? Like, you know, for somebody, and I feel like titles is a big thing here too. You know, like, whether you have a title with somebody or whether you don't have a title with someone. And I for the ones to where you don't have that, how can I say this? Now, okay, in the love department, right? Because even in that song Cherish, what it was saying, she goes on in the song to speak on, like, how she woke up the next morning, and, you know, the person didn't even, the vibe just felt different. The anniversary came and you ain't even said nothing or whatever. So it's like, even for the people that you do count as your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your husband, your wife, or whatever that is, like, somebody here feels unappreciated when it comes to how someone acknowledges them, right? And then also for, like, the non-platonic situations, I feel like those type of conversations are going on as well. Now, denial came out, right? I'm here. I can't deny it. I'm a fucking rider. You don't want to with me. Okay, you are not to be fucked with, okay? It's giving fuck around and find out energy. All right? Because it says, I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Okay, so some of you guys, it's like, with those conversations that you having, it may be some people that's like, no, that's not the reason why, or, you know, you want them to be honest with you, like, what's the deal? Do you love me, or do you or not? Because if you fuck, I fuck with you, but I don't fuck with you. It's giving that, okay? So some of these people, like with you detaching yourself from them, they're in denial at the fact of like, damn, Collective really cut me off. Collective really ain't having it. Like if I'm not showing up in Collective's life to be a lover, to be a friend, to show that they love me or care about me, that's it. You cutting the cord. Okay, so with this, what is it? What denial say? It says, I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with insight. Like, again, you guys' intuition is already telling you. Your body, your intuition is always going to let you know how someone makes you feel. It doesn't matter what they saying coming out their damn mouth, Collective. The actions have to match with what they saying. And with some of these people, it's the math ain't mathing. And you may have been scared to have these conversations because you may have been like, damn, I don't know how this is going to pan out, or, you know, but it be those conversations that gives you the what? The insight and awareness of where you stand with certain motherfuckers. So y'all listen. I'm going to let y'all listen. Have those conversations with people. Because people will say they love you and treat you a certain type of way until you address certain topics or certain things, and it will really give you a sense of clarity of how they view you. You never know how someone perceives you until you have those conversations to reveal it. Okay? Now, bottom of the deck is failure. It says, I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. So these people, they realizing that they fucked up with you as to why the friendship, the relationship, or whatever has failed between y'all two. Okay? And the thing is, like, especially with failure, like, these could be people that it's kind of hard for these people to give you your props or to show you that certain type of love, because especially if you are like in that Kendrick energy, right, of 30 for 30, you have all these goals and careers and you have a level of success and you still feel unappreciated. Like some of these people, Collective, they didn't think that what you had going on was even going to take off and get anywhere. So that's why these people did not care to support you or see your vision or to help contribute towards your goals and your dreams to help you get there. And it's crazy because I really just posted on my Instagram story. If y'all want to follow me to see what the fuck I be doing outside of here, y'all can follow me at Kels the Designer, KELSTHE Designer, spelled just like that. Okay, but I really just posted on my Instagram story that it's a difference between being surrounded and supported. You know what I'm saying? The people that support you, they're going to help you get to where you are trying to go. And the people that are just surrounded with you is just taking up space. It's background noise, right? So and then also in the love department with that Cherish song, Unappreciated, I'm looking at failure. Like somebody, again, they're just realizing why a certain relationship has failed, because it's like somebody is just not loving someone in the way in which they need to be loved. And that goes back to having those uncomfortable conversations like, yo, you know what I'm saying? In the beginning of the relationship, when I used to walk by, you used to smack that ass. What happened? What happened? You know what I'm saying? I used to get a little good morning. Used to get a little call on the lunch break. You know what I'm saying? A little good night. A little how you doing? What happened? So it's like you're moving accordingly. All right? Now, to be fair, and I feel like that's where empathy comes in at. Because it's not like what does empathy say? I am open to seeing both sides of the situation. So it's not like you're just like, oh, you treated me this way, so I'm finna cut you off, that's it, or whatever. Because again, we are all adults and we don't know what is going on in people's personal lives. You know what I'm saying? People can be battling shit that nobody even knows. So That's why I said those uncomfortable conversations are so important to have, because that can clarify and clear up a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that goes into like really knowing the people that you have around you and their character. If you know that you got people in your life that has always loved and supported you and things like that, and has shown it, not just said it, but they have shown it, okay, and then maybe a period of time goes, and maybe those people were not present, because you know those people character in the past. You know what I'm saying? You never know, like I said, what could be going on in people's lives. So you are open. I mean, I see Libra energy here with the scales. You are open to seeing what's going on before you make your final decision when it comes to them. So it's not like you're only looking at it from your side or just from your sense of emotions. And I like that, because that's healthy, right? Then we want to operate in that type of way. You know, because I know before in the past, and like in my early 20s or so, it was just like, yeah, that's how you acting, by ghost. Yeah, I ain't dealing with it. But now as I'm getting older, what makes me sleep at night is the fact that I don't mind having those uncomfortable conversations, and I don't mind anybody having them with me. Let me know. If you feel a certain type of way about something, then speak on it. We all grown. Listen, I know how to read energy, but I don't read minds, honey. I read energy, but I can't read minds. So if you want to keep it 100. Now, some of these people, again, like with whatever, if say you're that friend to where you've always supported someone and things like that, and you are going through a season of time where you are in isolation, where you're working on yourself, you are focusing on your mental, your physical, your emotions. It's somebody that's in denial in the fact of like, that's what you're doing as to why you have not been able to show up, or, you know, and because here's the thing, like, I don't know why I'm thinking of social media as well, like, because I'm getting here that somebody could be like, well, you're posting on social media, you're still this, and you're still active and doing this and doing that or whatever. So why is it that, like, when it it's, oh Lord, just because you got the energy to move your fingers and post some shit does not mean that emotionally you may be there, you may not, you are there to be truth be told, yeah, some type of truth is coming out. Just because you are active on social media does not mean you are active outside of social media, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? It's like people, and that just goes like, people validate certain things based off of how you may show up on the damn internet. But as you see, even with celebrities, what actor was that? I forgot. I think he like had committed suicide or something like that. I forgot what actor it was. But I remember seeing a post of people that had passed on from suicide or whatever, and they were showing pictures, videos of them all smiling and dancing and you know, all of that. But boom, that happened. And that just goes to show, like, you just, no matter how somebody may show up on these fucking platforms, because, you know, some people have jobs to still do. You still got to show up for your business, to be a vessel for other people, whatever. But you never know what somebody is internally battling behind that screen. Okay? Somebody could be going through a period of time where they feel like they are a failure, where they feel like because they're not getting the love and support that they have going on, despite how they show up and market themselves and shit like that on social media, that they're not getting anywhere. And that comes from, I feel like in Kendrick's verse, the validation of your loved ones, because it's like, damn, if you love me, you care about me, you really want to see me win like you say you do, then where are you when it comes to you posting those things, when it comes to you showing whatever it is that you got going on? So it's like, people just, some people just don't understand. But I do feel like you are going to have some type of truth coming out, okay? It says no place like home. I feel like you feel like home to a lot of people, but it's not too many people that you feel at home with. Okay, like with you, it's no place like coming over to Collective House or being around Collective. But it's like, for you to be a safety net for people, it's given like, well, where is your safety net? Where's your soft place to land when it comes to someone? Somebody, especially in the love department, could be feeling like, when somebody say, man, there's no place like home. Like, you can't wait to get home and feel at ease and feel relaxed and feel loved and appreciated. But it's making me think that Cherish song. Somebody is in a home where, like, it's like an unhappy home here, Somebody don't want to go home. Like, it's a failed relationship here, and somebody is just like, yeah, I don't want to go home. Even listen to that song, Cherish, Unappreciated. I'm telling you, because in that song she speaks about that. She's like, he leaves, I think she said doesn't come back or something like that. Fork in the road. Yep. Do I stay or do I go? Now, in this card, I do see, I think it says future and past. So somebody, could be thinking about going. Now, here's, in the love department, this could be somebody thinking of going back to someone from their past, somebody that they dealt with. Okay? Somebody that probably does feel like home to someone. Or it's kind of like, do I stay in this situation where I don't feel unappreciated, right? And then also, if it's just friends or, family or whatever that case may be, you do got some people that want to come back to you, because when they went in the other direction, when they tried to move on, again, it was nobody like you. It was nobody that gave them that sense of feeling at home. Like, you really had, if these were friends, like, you made these friends feel like family. And when it comes to them trying to find other relationships, friendships, and stuff like that, or connections, it's like nobody gives them that feeling to where they're able to be as comfortable as they were with you. It's like those friendships and all of that, they fail. Because I feel like people are judging these new connections, these new friendships, based off of the love and the empathy that you gave them. So it's like, yeah, you don't even come as close as what Collective was doing, or how Collective made me feel. And that's where that guilt, comes in. Okay, envy came out here as well, but it was in the reverse. And then friendship, yeah, so it's definitely, and imagination is in the reverse. So it's like, when it came to these friends, Collective, you were never envious of them. That was never a thought in your mind. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if you my friend, you my friend. So this could definitely be best friend energy, because I'm hearing, and it's you as my best friend, to the beginning to the end. That Brandy song, somebody's name could be Brandy. Okay. You were never envious of these people, but it was like, I feel like these people was envious of you. That's why they didn't show up. That's why they didn't root you on. This is why they didn't hype you up. And as soon as you confronted them, it's like, no, that's not the reason. Well, what was the reason? Okay? Shit. You tell me what was the reason. What was wrong with your damn fingers when it came to like, subscribing, posting, sharing? What was wrong with it? Because under them celebrity posts, there was nothing wrong with it with them. The fuck? They worked perfectly fine. Yeah, it's definitely finna be a conversation here. Okay? But somebody's at a fork in the road, alright? It's giving Two of Swords energy. There's a lot of emotion behind this situation. Okay? Because again, these are people that you love, that you care for. So it's like, what's the deal? What's the deal? You could have opened your home up to some of these people. Some of these people could have stayed with you. You know what I'm saying? You was that type. I feel you, collective. I feel you. Yep. Unfinished symphony. So with this 10 coming out here, it's like somebody thought that this song was just going to continue. Whatever it is that you guys were creating, they thought that they was going to be able to, somebody could be in the music industry, but somebody felt as though like they were going to be able to keep operating this way with you, and that was just going to be that until with this 10 here, until you closed out the cycle with them. Now they feeling like, damn, like, you know, somebody feels like they can't complete something without you. I'm hearing my life isn't complete. Ooh, yeah. Without you, girl. Ooh, that's Cisco, right? Somebody, when you decided to step away from some of these people, you definitely left them feeling incomplete. But that just goes to show how magnifying your energy is, collective, and how so many people looked at you for validation. But I feel like it's a sense of the envy comes in because these people look so much up to you to validate them and what they had going on and what they was accomplishing and things like that. The minute that you started to be the one accomplishing things and going towards your dreams and goals and stuff like that, it's like, where's the same energy? Okay, these people was wearing a mask. That's what it was. You got a lot of people that was like clout hungry off of, like, if you were the one to hang out with them, and that just shows again like how much your character holds weight, how much your love, your support holds weight. It wasn't no facade. It wasn't no, I'm only supporting you to get close to you so you can help me do what I'm doing. It was no malicious intent here when it came to these people. Oh, but it was with you. They benefited off of whatever energy that you gave towards them to uplift them, to help push them. But that's not really how they felt towards you. These could be people that are very flashy, that can hang around, you know, like to hang around people that look like they may got it on online and things like that. That's not really how these people are. With all that, it's making me think of that J. Cole song, Love Yours. When he said it's always gonna be a house that's bigger than yours, just make sure that the people in the house love you. You can have all the fancy things in the world, and sometimes people bond or form relationships and friendships off of materialistic ass shit. But when it comes down to a motherfucker seeing things from your point of view, from your side, that empathy don't be there. That empathy don't be there. Because it's like, look at the basis on which the you know, those connections was formed on. And they'll be the same people that you can that people hang around because, oh, we got the same Gucci belt, we got the same Birkin, we got the same, you dress like this, I dress like this, you look like this, I look like this, we can sit together and things like that. But again, if you having a long day, if you battling something internally or whatever, are those the people that is going to give you a listening ear, a shoulder to cry on? Absolutely not. So I feel like a lot of you guys are just realizing the company that you are keeping right now. It's like, I feel like you was like, I don't care if this song ain't finished, I'm ending it. This is where it ends right here. That's where that shit ends. Okay. Yeah, look at you. You've been happy ever since. And that's the way I like it. I'm telling you, collective. Listen. Happiness is not found in the hands of anybody else but yourself. Okay? You giving somebody too much leverage over your life to put your happiness in the hands of other people. For you to not be happy because somebody, and I had to learn this lesson myself as I speak on it. You know what I'm saying? Be happy of the work that you're putting in. Be happy of the ways in which you've changed. Be happy in the process. It don't matter if anybody else ain't happy for you. The real question is, are you happy for you? You the one that had to wake up every day and go towards your dreams and your goals and position yourself to win. That is something to be happy about. Anything that anybody else chooses to bring into your life is an additive. Peace, love, joy, happiness, all of that is something that we work on within ourselves to establish in our life. Yeah, there's certain things, and like I said, it could be people that have all the flashy shit. That's not going to make you happy. You can have all the money in the world, and it's rich people that's still depressed. Okay, that is definitely something to think about. And you got a lot of people also thinking about you. I'm hearing, I've been thinking about you. Ooh, no, no, no. I've been thinking about you. There's nothing so far ahead. 'Cause I've been thinking about it. That part stuck out to me. Don't think so far ahead, okay? No matter what position that you may be in right now, maybe y'all breaking free from needing external validation from people. You know, you at that fork in the road. You got I got one foot in, put one foot out, and you shake it all about. Okay? Some of y'all need to dance, move your body, and release some of that stagnant energy. Okay? There are certain cultures that practice movement to release that type of energy. Okay? I'm also getting, some of you guys should get massages specifically geared towards releasing trauma out of your body. I just came across a post today, as I say that, of this woman. She was touching on a pressure point of a guy, and it was literally making him cry, but it was like that sense of a release. You know, that is a thing. If you didn't think so, there are massages or people that are skilled in helping you release trauma out of your body with certain massages or like the pressure points and things like that, right? So maybe that's something that someone needs to look into. But also with these people that did not love, support you, or root you on and things like that, they're thinking to themselves like, how is collective still happy? And those are those very same people that look for outside validation of other people to make them feel that way. It's kind of like, you know, damn if you do, damn if you don't. Like, that's why at the end of the day, we are responsible for our own happiness. It's like life gives you lemons and you make lemonade, and people is like, how did you do that? I didn't even support your lemonade stand. How you got this line coming out the door now? Because, you know, sometimes it's the people that you don't even know that is more liable to speak life into you, to love you, to motivate you, to support you, to show up, than the ones that you know. And that's okay. I want y'all to get comfortable with that. If anything, that's just you allowing yourself to open up the door to new friends, new lovers, you know what I'm saying? New people that you can consider your family. That's all that is. It's making me think of a post that said it said God sees how people did not support you, so he brought in strangers. And it's crazy because as much people love Kendrick Lamar for his verse to talk about how he went through a period of isolation and and feeling overlooked and unappreciated. Like, it does hit different when it's the people closest to you who don't show you that. But then, you know, you got people that you don't even know that is filling your arena up to come and see you, collective. And that's what's finna start taking place. So don't feel bad. I feel like a lot of y'all are like the black sheep of the family. You know what I'm saying? You have a certain type of light. You have a certain type of aura about you that is very different from your family members, the people that you grew up with, and all of that. Sorry, y'all. Car cut off. But I feel like a lot of y'all, look, with this 26, break it down to an 8. Whatever it is, it made me think of the 8 of Pentacles. Whatever it is that you are working on, it also made me think of the 8 of Wands. It's like fast movement. Like, as soon as you got these people from out of your energy, out of your way, it made room. Because I'm telling you, it's different when you got people that support you and that's just surrounded by you, okay? That's why these people had to get up out the way. You already, look, your intuition already let you know. You had a deep knowing as to why the people that was closest to you were not showing up for you. And it's kind of like your intuition was telling you, like, man, I gotta separate myself from these type of people. Because every time you reach certain levels of success, and when it comes to you being in a position to bless people, you know, in your heart and heart, you not really going to bless the people that is to you, but best believe they're going to feel like they're entitled to your blessings because they are your family, because they're your friend. It's like, yeah, you've been around, but you ain't been active towards whatever it is that collective is pushing. So that's why, because it's like God ain't gonna bless you when he knows that you still got certain leeches, energy vampires around you who is just going to take from you. It's making me think of a post that I seen of Nicki Minaj, how she was just saying, like, let me get my thoughts together as I was reading it. It's because I was reading the comments, and it was basically confirming like how people want you to do all the work, and then they want to benefit off of the work that you have done. People feeling entitled because you've worked so hard to be in a position to finally break free from financial constraints or emotional constraints or whatever that is. And now that you've done the work to do that, now they want you to help them. I seen this reel of this guy explaining to this girl. He was like, stand on the chair. And he was like, now lift me up. He was like, yeah, it's hard, huh? And it was like, you know, sometimes you can't help nobody that don't want to help themselves, collective. If you got people who don't want to put the work in to put themselves in a position to win, it is not your job to help them, especially if they didn't, if when you were in that position, they were of no help to you. Still be a good person, but don't be no fool, collective. Don't be no fool. Okay? Because listen, you finna be blessed. Ooh! I'm blessed in the city. I'm blessed. Here we go. Oh, oh. Listen, collective. Understand that you are blessed and highly favored, okay? Some of you guys have blessed hands, is what I'm getting. Whatever you do and you use your hands, you're very skilled and you're very blessed at it. It's like going back to those people that have to look a certain type of way in order to reach a certain level of success, or they, have to step on other people's necks or heads to get to where they going. Your gifts it's in the way you speak. Your gifts is in your hands. You don't gotta put that shit on. It's in you. It's in you, collective. And I feel like that's what some people may envy, because they may feel like they gotta look a certain type of way to get a certain type of sense of recognition, or to reach a certain level of height, or whatever that is. Okay, but look. This is man. This is a perfect representation of what I just said. Of God seen the way in which people treated you, and He brought in strangers. You're blessed regardless, and people see that you are blessed. But you finna have somebody come in and give you some type of leg up to help you up. Listen, well, what I just saying? Because somebody sees, even though they're in a higher position than you, they see. It's make me think of that song by I was finna say Hannah Montana, Miley Cyrus, child. It's the climb. Okay, somebody has seen the ways in which you have been climbing to the top, and I feel like somebody also sees the way in which the people around you have not loved, supported, and tried to help you. So because you put yourself in a position of climbing up there regardless, they already up there. They like, oh shit, let me just go on and add a little to it. You know what I'm saying? Okay. You've been doing something by yourself. I'm telling you, the Tower came out here. A lot of shit is finna hit the fan. I'm about to tap into Truth Be Told, because Honesty came out here. I want to know what that's about. Queen of Wands. Ooh, you looking good too. You looking good. And the Queen of Wands energy is taking initiative. Regardless of if a motherfucker is around or not, you still gonna go towards your dreams and your goals, and you gonna look the fuck good while doing it, collective. That's another reason why some of these people is envious too, because some people think that, oh, you only getting this leg up because you look good, or that, there's people that totally negate the fact that you have been climbing towards something. You have been climbing towards something. With Unfinished Symphony, it could be somebody here that feels like, what was that thought that just crossed my mind? You really could have just stopped working with someone, and they see how like somebody else has elevated you in a way in which they didn't. Yeah. What's this Truth Be Told? So the Fool. Look, I said don't be no fool, collective. But listen, somebody took some type of leap of faith. Okay, you didn't know how this, or somebody. Nine of Pentacles. What's at the bottom of the deck? Four of Cups. If this is in the Lovers department, I do feel like somebody took a risk. Again, somebody is not happy in some type of home setting or relationship. It could be friendship, whatever the case may be. But after the truth was told, or after somebody got the truth, it allowed you to form a whole new journey. And it's like, I could do this, I could do bad all by myself. Nine of Pentacles. Okay, you didn't need the financial support from this lover, or you didn't need finances from family members or other friends, or in order to support you. It's making me think of when it did come to, like, say you do music or something, and you trying to buy tickets or whatever, because it's making me think of when I was doing Raw Artists. It's an independent platform for creatives, right? But it's making me think of that, you know, those reels that be like, when what's a good, I'm trying to think of one that I seen, because I've seen a variety of them. But basically, when you asking somebody to support you, and like they got the cup of coins jiggling like you homeless or something, like, damn, why I feel like I'm begging for some shit that should be given to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it said when you tell your client how much their services are. That was one I seen, and it made you feel like, you know, you were begging. Somebody could have not paid somebody for something, but it's like you are no longer, because I remember when I did Raw Artists, we had to sell like 20 tickets, and y'all, I know a lot of motherfuckers. Okay, I know a lot of people, but for me to have been struggling to sell 20 tickets was just crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? I got more than 20 family members. I got more than 20 friends. Okay? But the way in which you finna be blessed with this leg up is going to make you even more self-sufficient. I'm telling you. Like, it's the energy that you may have felt with the change jiggling in the cup towards these friends, family, work partnerships, or whatever the case may be. That's the energy that these people gonna be in when it comes to you, collective. Can you help me? Can I get it? Can you help me pay my goddamn light bill? But none of them shared your shit. Nobody's word of mouth is free. It's free. Ain't nobody talking to anybody else about what you got going on to kind of bring traffic towards you. Listen, before cups, right? I feel like y'all got tired of being around people and feeling unsatisfied. Like, it is a whack ass feeling to have accomplished something, and then you celebrating with people who couldn't even buy a $20 ticket. Couldn't even do that. Let me put my charger in before this phone die. Can y'all still hear me? Let me know. Let me know if y'all can still hear me. But it's crazy because, listen, once you peep the energy of these people, because I feel like y'all about to really run in, y'all really finna be happy. Like, somebody is really finna come in and either bless you or help elevate you in whatever it is that you're doing. Some of y'all with no place like home. Some of y'all about to get your own spot. Okay, the hangman. All you had to do was let it go. I think I better let it go. Okay. Looks like another love TKO. Somebody could be dealing, as like trigger warning, okay? Somebody can be dealing with somebody who could be a bit domestic. Okay? That person could be in denial at the fact that you actually really leaving their ass. It's so crazy. Hey, I'm not laughing at that though. I'm laughing at something I'm about to speak on. Just to make that clear. It's so important, y'all, to have friends that are like your personal FBI agents, okay? Just to bring it to a lighter note, okay? Because, oh Lord, I got some friends like, yo, I need your help with something because something seemed off. Can you help? And I'm meeting my friend today where we was piggybacking on something, right? And she was like, oh my God, this person got it was like I don't know if it was like a felony, not a felony, or it was some type of charge of domestic violence. And I was like, that explains it. That fucking explains it. Like, I'm telling y'all, it's so, listen, do background checks on motherfuckers, because the signs be there. And sometimes you just need that extra confirmation to be like, yep, the math is math. And I see why that shit happened to you, because you got a history of this shit. Don't ever take it for granted. Okay? Because your life literally depends on it, on the real. You don't know what people got a track record of doing. Because like I said, they may speak and say this, but their actions is totally different. But sometimes you need that motherfucking paperwork to put the stamp on it, to be like, oh yeah, it's proof. It's proof. Okay? Now with you telling this truth to whoever someone is in your life, okay, it definitely caused you to go a different direction. And even if it is someone that broke free from a domestic relationship or situationship, whatever that is, you so much better off than being with that person. Like, I see you took a leap of faith. You didn't know what was going to happen. You didn't know if that person was going to try and, I don't know how it gets. You never know. But I see, listen, you are God's child, okay? You are truly blessed. The world. Yep, a cycle definitely ended. Somebody can also see you online too. It has to do with you taking some type of risk with the full energy. And I feel like that's what Spirit wants me to tell you as well, with truth be told. If your dreams do not scare you, they are not big enough, is what I'm getting. Okay? It's not like you taking a leap of faith into some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You betting on yourself. You betting on yourself, collective. And that's what Spirit wants you to do more of. Believe in yourself. Who gives a damn about if your family, your friend, the people that you work with, whatever, don't support you? The right people will see you. The right people will see you. Okay, what's the deal with the world card? Ah, Six of Swords. Yeah, Spirit's trying to lead you away from a rough situation. The High Priestess, your intuition has been telling you this. And then the Hermit. I'm hearing you better lay low. Whitney Houston. Okay. It's about to be your moment to shine, okay? And don't let somebody else try and speak up on when you get called to the stage. It's like, no, you better lay low. This is my moment, okay? I'm hearing, I wish that I could have this moment for life. For life. All right, collective. Oh, man. The Six of Swords. You're definitely... You it's like you dodged a bullet here. It's time to lock in, collected, with the High Priestess and the Hermit. I feel like a lot of you guys are really going within yourselves and giving yourself that sense of honesty, because like y'all emotions, y'all really have been feeling a certain type of way about the energies that y'all got around you in the midst of you going towards your dreams and your goals. And I know, collective, I know it can hurt when the people that is closest to you do not show up. Trust me, I resonate. I know how it feels. But once you turn on that switch of fuck it, oh baby. Oh baby, the possibilities is endless. It's endless, collective. Because you're not posting things and your first thought is, oh, I wonder if they're going to support it, or you're not doing things with the thought of what ifs. I want y'all to start going into things like, why not? Why not? Somebody got to do it. Somebody got to do it, collective. So a lot of you guys with the high priestess energy, y'all moving in silence. Like, I feel like y'all move with, especially with the hermit, it's like y'all are gracefully bowing out of situations. Especially those people that you have had those uncomfortable conversations with, and you got the clarity and that you needed from it. It's not like you had to go and be like, oh, I'm single now. I'm no longer friends with this person. I don't deal with this family member no more. None of that. Because why the hermit? You're doing the inner work. You already had the conversation that needed to be had it with the motherfucker that you needed to have it with. And that sealed the deal on you moving forward. You know what I'm saying? The high priestess is someone who knows a lot, but doesn't say much. There was a reason. Look at that. The tower came right back out. I'm telling you. But with you having that type of energy, a lot of things are crumbling in somebody's life right now. Okay? I see Queen of Pentacles, the Lovers. Some of y'all about to get into a relationship. But something is crumbling in somebody's life. And those are the people, look, a hit dog is always gonna holler. A hit dog is always going to holler. While you at peace, collective, you got some people or you got motherfucker here that's in pieces. This is the person, as soon as y'all done having that one-on-one conversation to validate the fact that this is it, they want to be the one that's the loudest in the room as to explaining that. It's like somebody, for one, wants attention. And for two, this is somebody who wants to be loud. They know that you're not someone to be loud about why you have ended things with them. But they want to make sure that they tell everybody else that may look at them a certain type of way, being that it's their fucking fault. They want to be the loudest in the room. They be loud and wrong. Loud and wrong. And some of these people know that they wrong for whatever it is that they saying or doing in the midst of you separating from them. And it's all because, like, that guilt is eating them up. But it's also making them look stupid in child. People, they be digging their own ditches when it comes to people. Because with me seeing that Queen of Pentacles and the Lovers that I spoke on, people see that you are a very valuable person. The Queen of Pentacles is somebody that's loyal, they're committed, they about their business, they about their bag. And with the Lovers, everybody chooses you. Everybody loves you, collect. Everybody loves you. So it must be a reason as to why somebody as loving, caring, and nurturing as you, somebody who's very empathetic, who's selfless, it must be a reason as to why you had to detach yourself from certain people. But what's that term where they say, I forgot what the term is, but it's like someone who like tells half of the truth. So this is somebody who's speaking, who's loud and wrong, but they're not saying the full truth. Some of these people think that whoever the person is that's loud and wrong was a fool for however they treated you. Because why is no place like home? Ain't nobody gonna ever find another friend like you or lover like you that loved and cared for them in the ways that fit them in the way in which you did. Okay? Page of Wands. Somebody may want to... Somebody's feeling optimistic here. I'm hearing liquid courage. I don't know. Somebody may call you when they drunk. Okay. Somebody wants to have a face-to-face conversation with you, because y'all know that's my Page of Wands card. You could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Hierophant. Okay. Somebody wants to have a higher level of commitment with you. The Hierophant, that's like marriage. That's you know, horse and carriage. White picket fence. What's this? What's this conversation about? Somebody likes the way that you do things, because I keep hearing this song, and that's the way I like it. Ten of Cups. You do. However someone aims to love someone or to be loved by someone, you do it the way in which they like. Ten of Cups, like I said, they want something long term with you. It's very emotionally fulfilling with you. Because listen, it don't matter what you got on you. It's your spirit. Hey, Black Swan. It's your spirit. You have a certain level of empathy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm getting this is like a masculine energy that could have been accustomed to dating the baddie aesthetic, right? But usually a lot of those type of women only want to be with somebody who matches they fly, who got money to give them, who, if they don't work at a certain, they don't make a certain amount, then they're just not going to give them the time of the day. And that's crazy, because people can meet people that have all those materialistic things and they still be a shitty ass person. So somebody definitely could have came across a few of those baddiest or those Himothies, okay, for my feminine energies. Those Himothies, I'm him type of niggas, you know what I'm saying? Just because they got this and they got that. And I'm telling you, I remember I was talking to this one dude, and he was just, I can just tell that his sense of validation was in the things that he had. You know what I'm saying? He was very much so trying to impress me. He was a dude, like, he was like, oh, you like wine? I was like, yeah. He was like, you like Stella? I was like, yeah, I do. This man done bought me a whole 12 bottle pack of Stella Rosa Black. Brought it to my house. He went to, it's this donut, it's some type of exquisite donut place called Blue Star. I think it's in like Santa Monica or something. And they have all these gourmet donuts. And bought a whole box of that because he wanted me to try them. Then when he pulls up, he got the Benz, and he's showing me all the features and all this. He's like, yeah, when you put your hand in front of the screen and you turn it this way, it turns the volume down. And then when you turn it this way, it's lights, all this stuff. He, you know, pinpointing all these things, right? And I was instantly so turned off. I was so turned off because I'm just like, golly. Like, I don't give a fuck about that. I can see your personality through all of this shit. Thanks, but no thanks. You know what I'm saying? Thanks, but no thanks. Because by you trying to get my attention or woo me in those type of aspects, it will never work. Woo me by teaching me something, by feeding my mind. You know what I'm saying? Having an intellectual conversation. What are you, a salesman? What is Mercedes-Benz paying you to do all of this? And that was the substance of the conversation. Just like off the materialistic shit that he had. He was so into himself, and I'm just like, it's making me think of that verse in 30 for 30 when he was like, you on your period, he on his too, or something like that. I'm telling y'all, when we went to Benihana's, we were sitting at that table. This man done brought some custom chopsticks in a box I'm like, nigga, we at Benihana's. If you don't use these goddamn wooden sticks, we at a table with 6, 7, whatever other people, and here you come going, excusing yourself to go to the car to get these custom ass chopsticks. And as I'm sitting there, we talking, he's like, oh, you like my nails? He's like a little buff and gloss. I said, oh my God, I'm dating a baddie. The fuck is going on? I said, damn, I done got me a baddie. Get me out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit may look nice, but it's like, how does it make you feel? You know what I'm saying? How does that person make you feel? God, I'm telling you, if I come across another materialistic ass man, I'm gonna call. I don't even care about sassy. I'm about to just call they ass a baddie, because that's what you get. Oh, you a baddie. But back to what I was saying, y'all. Whoever this person is, they want to come in with some type of truth. Whoever they are, though, I feel like with denial, based off of how you made this person feel, it's like, oh, let's get the love deck. 8 of Swords, they in their head about it when it comes to you, though, as far as what they gonna say. But I'm telling you, like, this person, you wouldn't even know the way that you moved or the things that you said or the things that you let them do to you or whatever it is, that is the exact things that they be looking for in a person. So when you came, it's not like this person had to tell you what they liked in someone. You showed up as that. And I feel like God does that to show people and teach them a lesson. Like, listen, it doesn't matter how much someone's aesthetic is and this or that. The person that you're looking for is going to look totally different from what you used to, or what you think, or where you think you're going to find that type of love at. So with denial here, based off of whoever you are, collective, somebody was like, yeah, nah, it couldn't be this person. It couldn't be this person. And it is. It's definitely you for them. It's the vibe for me. It's the vibe for me. They like your vibe, collective. It's like, you can be very beautiful as well. You can have that baddie aesthetic. And even if you don't, you're just a Queen of Wands. You're just you're a very attractive person. So for you to not have that assumption of being stuck up, only wanting somebody for their money, if they don't make this or they don't drive this or whatever, you were the total opposite of that. You actually cared about this person's feelings. And I feel like that could have scared their ass. That could have definitely scared their ass. Okay. It says, putting my eggs in one basket. Yep. With that 10 of Cups that came out, you damn right. They like, I'm ready. With the full card too, I'm ready to risk it all. Because you know how people say, oh, I'm not trying to put all my eggs in one basket. But with you, ooh, and Easter coming up. Something significant can happen around Easter. Okay? I feel safe with you. Collective. This person feels like, because you are you do have empathy, that you are somebody that they can really, like, you feel like home. I'm telling you. This person feels like if they was having a shitty day at work, or if they was going through something with friends or family, that like you are somebody that they can come and talk to about those things. Not too many masculine energies have that sense of a safe place when it comes to some women. I'm not gonna say all women, for some women. You know, because there are some women that I feel like this is somebody who could have opened up to someone in the past about certain personal things and things like that, and you know, that person weaponizing those truths or those sense of moments that they were honest to someone. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting that you can tell a lot about how someone feels about you when they're upset. It be those type of motherfuckers that could not wait for you to not be on good terms, for them to talk mad shit about the shit that someone here has told them in a sense of vulnerability. That can go for friends and lovers. So with you, I'm telling you, like, for this person to feel like they can open up to you in certain ways, it was kind of like, ain't no way. It's kind of like, I feel like based off of what they went through with other energies, that's where that denial came in at. Again, it was like, ain't no way. It's too good to be true. Okay, can I take you out? Somebody wants to see your facial expression when they ask you this. Okay. Can I talk to you? I really wanna. Can I talk to you? Somebody may, because the Lovers is all about choices. So I feel like you got a few people that see that you about your back and your hustle and stuff like that, and they want to take you out, collective. But this person specifically, I feel like they want to. It's something about your body language. I'm hearing that song. And by your body language, girl, let's talk about it, talk about it. Somebody wants to talk. What they want to talk about? Somebody just think you fine as hell, okay? Then you make this person nervous. It says, you make me want to be a better person. Ooh. Collective. This is the reason why this person sees emotional fulfillment with you, because you're not somebody that's going to judge them. You know what I'm saying? If anything, you look at both sides of the situation, whether it is like, this is somebody that can confide in you. If they add it with a friend, a family member, whatever, like, you have empathy to where it's not like you just gonna take their side and you know that they wrong. It's given like you will defend, you will have their back in front of those people, but it's kind of like when y'all are by yourselves, that's when you will let them know, like, yo, that wasn't right. You could have said this differently. You look at both sides of the situation. It's not like you just let this person be a fucked up person. It's like, no, you're going to defend your man or you're going to defend your woman against other people or whatever. But it's kind of like you are going to kind of check the scene behind the scenes. It's given that. So it's not like you're somebody that's going to just sit up here and embarrass them. You know what I'm saying? It says this is a safe place. Ooh, yep. I told you, collector. People deem you as a safe place. Like I was saying earlier, it's like you are a lot of people's safety net or safe place. But it's like on the other end, where is your sense of a safe place? Okay. It says hot commodity. Ooh, collective. It says something that is highly valued or highly command. That's that Queen of Pentacles energy. Okay, I want to know the deeper parts of you. I'm telling you, collective, you very different from, like, you set the tone for this person as only wanting to deal with people. Look, if they solid, that's it. Because it's like this person can make all of this and have all of this and whatnot, and they can fumble it by being with the wrong partner, by being with the wrong friend, by being around the wrong family member, whatever that is. Okay? But you stepped on the scene and was like, yeah, I see all this. I ain't asking you how you getting your money or how much them pants cost and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I want to know. You was asking them type of questions. Okay, collective. Okay, you like, what's the relationship with your mom? What's the relationship with your dad? How does that make you feel? You aim to look at both sides of the situation. Yeah, you may appear to be this way, but you may look at this person and see deeper parts of them that they are not speaking on. That's the type of shit that you be wanting to know. And they see that, and I feel like that's what could have scared this person. Because it's like, ain't no way somebody I got all of this, all that, whatever, and they totally disregard that and really want to know me as a person. Like, yeah, okay. And you showing this person that. You showing them that. You could have also, with truth be told and honesty, like, you could have really called this person's bluff. Okay? Your secrets are safe with me. Trust. Ooh, yep. Collector. Uh-huh. Y'all could have had, for some of you guys, some of y'all could have had like a disagreement or cut ties or whatever. But it's given, like, again, it's different from you and these other energies. Right? That, like, you have been leaving people gracefully, or you have been having those conversations with them like, yo, I just don't think this is going to work because of this, because of how you treat me. The things that actually matter, because of how you treat me, because of how you talk to me, because the way you don't fit me into your schedule. It's not like, oh, I'm not fucking with you because you don't make this amount, or because you are just not aesthetically pleasing to match me, or no. The shit that matter to you is, how do you fit me in your time? How do you treat me? How you talk to me? You know what I'm saying? How you treat my kids. Shit like that. People's character. So this person knows that you not some, like, the difference between you and the other energies, like I was saying, is like, as soon as somebody says no to someone or is not able to benefit off of them, those things that someone has spoke to the other energy about in a sense of vulnerability, that's when they use those things to try and hurt or hit below the belt with this type of person. You know what I'm saying? Like, this could be somebody who was up at one point, was giving somebody all the shit that they needed. Boom, boom, boom. You need your hair done, you need your nails done, you need that haircut, or whatever the case may be. As soon as they wasn't able to come through, oh, you a broke motherfucker. You broke. You ain't got nothing. It's a down season for this person. And that's how these energies that they was tricking off on, whatever, helping, that's how they started to treat them. Like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, ooh, it's a big difference between you and the energies that this other person is used to dealing with. Like, and being accustomed to dealing with those type of people, you almost start to believe it. Like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I was up last week, I done went through something, now I'm down. Maybe I am a broke nigga. Maybe I am. Maybe I don't got nothing going on. And I have to check myself like that too, because recently with that dude, remember I was telling y'all, the motherfucker that lied about his fucking name and shit? And I feel like in this, I wouldn't even call it a down season. I feel like this is me being regenerated. Okay? But how this motherfucker tried to make me feel like is I didn't have no shit or no motion going on. Like, nigga, you don't got... And I wouldn't have said... I didn't say that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a very understanding person. I don't judge people off of that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But how he was trying to make me feel as though, like, I wasn't on my shit. And I'm like, bro, I had to check myself. Like, I've accomplished so much shit up until this point. So I'll be damned if a nigga try and make me feel like, because I'm not as up as I was before, that all the other shit that I have accomplished never happened. Like, you got me fucked up. Okay? Because it's like, I don't need you. I didn't need you before you came into my life, and I ain't gonna need you after, because you didn't really add shit to it anyways. But stress and a headache. But, hey, to each his own. Okay? Thoughts, through thick and thin. Yep. Call on me through thick and thin. A friendship I will never end. When you are weak, I will be strong, helping you to carry on. Call on me, I will be there. Don't okay? And it's crazy though, because this person, whoever this person is that sees this higher level of commitment with you, they know that you was like that ride or die type of person. Like, they not gonna put you in a position to be dying or nothing like that, but they know that, like, you down for the ride, like, because you don't look at them in an objective way. And this is the same thing with these friends. Like, you wasn't friends with these people just off of what they had. And I was just speaking on that, like, through thick and thin. This person want to marry your ass, okay? Yeah, I'm sorry. This person wants to apologize. I think that's why they want to have this face-to-face conversation with you. And I do feel like they're going to be honest with you as far as, like, I'm hearing they was looking for love in all the wrong places. Like, as much as the truth that's coming out with giving you guys the confirmations, I feel like this person is going to reiterate what I'm saying to you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's crazy, because the guy I was telling you about, child, it's making me think of some of y'all. You know how you talking to your friends, like, because you're single, right? You gonna talk to people, you gonna get to know them. You know, it's making me think of that Keke Palmer clip when she was like, you guys, you don't know, I like him. And then the clip went to when she was like, he could be walking down the street, I wouldn't know a thing. Sorry to that man. That's how I be feeling. I be quick to come up and go, oh, once I start seeing traits, and I'm like, yeah, I don't even need to get in a car to see where the fuck this shit is going. I'm good. So, and it's crazy because I can be going to the motherfucking gas station and somebody else will come. So my friends be like, now who is this? I'm like, no, we had to cut that short. A lot of y'all, it's not that y'all, it makes me go back to the Tracy Ellis interview, right? It's not that y'all can't get somebody. It's easy to have a motherfucker in your face. But do you really just want anybody in your face? No. Just to say you got somebody in your face? No. That's how it is. It's not a problem finding someone. It's a problem finding a good someone. Okay, especially if you are attractive, yeah, people gonna be knocking down the doors of your DMs. They gonna want to be in your face when you out and all this and all that. And it's like, yeah, okay, I get to know you, but once them red flags get to flagging, some of y'all could be a Taurus because it's making me think of bulls and how they have like the red the red thing. Once you start seeing the red flags, you like, hell no, it ain't even no need to go that way. And that's what be tripping. That could be what could be tripping somebody off. Like, because y'all know how bulls, once they see the red flag, they go towards it. But maybe some of y'all, because I see 30 for 30 on my little screen here. Y'all in your 30s, y'all didn't already been and past the phase of seeing the red flags and still going towards it. So you really tripping people off at the fact that you going a different direction. Okay? And they like, what? I thought the red flag was supposed to attract them to come towards me. It's like, y'all don't even got the time and the energy to deal with people that show you them red flags. Okay? Let me upgrade you. Let me upgrade you. Introduce you to some new things. And so listen, whoever this person is, I feel like they got it like that. And that's not important, but I say that in the sense of like a leg up, because again, they're used to dealing with, I feel like, that baddie aesthetic, the people that looked at them for what they had. It's not that they don't have it, it's just I feel like they was giving it to the wrong people. But because they see that you care more so about their spirit, their soul, those inner thoughts, their feelings. This is somebody who is not, they know that you probably don't even ask this person for anything, and be just off the strength of that, because they're so used to motherfuckers asking them for shit. This is somebody who is just going to want to do for you You know what I'm saying? If you got a little whoop-de-whoop car and you still been driving it without no complaints and things like that, this is the type of person that see that and being like, what can I do to help my shawty out? Hold on. You know what I'm saying? She ain't even asking me to help her get a new car or whatever. She's still pulling up like this, still happy with her life and this and that. Let me see how I can make her happy. Cause you making this person happy in ways that you don't even know. Collective. It's like that. Okay, for my feminine energy, you can see somebody, you can be with a masculine, they trying to upgrade their life, they trying to do something, and maybe you have resources in which that can help them. And you like, shit, you know, you could have tried and do that for other people that you was with. They didn't appreciate it. They didn't want your help. Oh, but with this one, oh, let me connect them with, let me do this, let me help. You know what I'm saying? Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. I can see myself growing old with you. You damn right. I'm telling you. Because it's spooky out here, collective. And this person sees the heart that you have, how genuine you are, and that you really actually give a fuck about them. And that's the way they like it. Okay? You know how to cook. You know how to do all the things that they like. Just as this masculine does the things. Listen, if you got something, you could tell this person, like, man, I got something going on with my car. I don't know how I'm going to get it done. It's not like, oh, can you do this? Can you do that? You know what I'm saying? You could just be like, man, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Tomorrow I'm going to go here and see if they could do something or whatever. And this is the type of person that's going to pull up in that next morning and be like, oh, let me take your keys. Let me go. Let me be the one to go. And yeah, collective, let me go handle it. Come back and bring your ass a whole new car. Because you're so deserving, collective. I just want you to know that you are so deserving. It's not too many people in this world that's able to look at the parts in which they played in the situation, I mean, as well as the other person, because it's so easy to point the finger. But I feel like you're somebody that also takes accountability of the part that you played in situations too. And that's how you rationalize your decision. Like, you know what? And this person likes that. Like, they, like what does it say? You helped me to be a better person. You know, you have grown to a point to where you have learned how to healthily detach from certain things. Just as you did with their ass. That's why they want to come back and apologize, because they like, hey, for somebody like that, you wasn't the type of person that's like, I'm finna leave here with something. I'm finna bust your shit up. I'm finna do this on the way out. Nope. You don't deserve, you don't appreciate me. You don't see me for what I'm trying to do with you. That's cool. I'm gonna just exit stage left. Take care. So it kind of made that guilt set in with this person, because it's like, dang, why I treat this person like that? But I feel like that was just them banking off of, you know, treating you like how the other people treated you. And with you taking this risk with the full card, as far as, you know, I'll find love elsewhere, or I'll find another friend elsewhere. 9 of Pentacles, you are already self-sufficient within yourself. So it's not like you came with codependent energy. But they're used to somebody dealing with somebody who got to leave with something, and then they be gone, and then they come back because they need them. But you holding that energy of continuing to move forward showed them better than you could have told them. And they admire that, because they're like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, this person is really not playing with how they want somebody to treat them. Talk to them, show up for them. They not playing. Y'all ain't playing, collective. Because it's like you left an imprint on this person. Like I said, I'm pretty sure we can all contest to coming across someone when we probably wasn't in the best space to love or support or whatever, and we got that certain type of either love, support, nurturing aspect from them. And because we probably wasn't in that space, it's at least one person we can think back on to where it was like, dang, that really was a good person. And because I may have had my own thoughts based off of my own past situations, or because I wasn't in the right spot, whatever, I fumbled them. You know what I'm saying? Or it could be a thing, a person, place, or a thing. It doesn't have to always just be a person. But when you know better, you do better. It's making me think of that Lil Wayne clip when he was like, I ain't saying that I always had it right. But like I said, when you know better, you do better. And now that this person, I feel like, knows what they are looking for in a person, and they keep going to that same type of aesthetic of a person in which they're looking for, and they keep finding out that those characteristics are not in those certain type of people because of the basis in which they met them on, or the ways in which they presented themselves to them that made them become a benefit to them in that type of way, is not fulfilling to them. Hey, Tyler. So you are that person for this person collective when it comes to like somebody who was very genuine. Yeah, look at that provider. I'm telling you, this is a doer. This person sees that you do for yourself and you don't depend on them to do for you. This is just gonna make them want to do for you even more. Okay, hard worker. Yeah, they see that you are a hard worker. You don't just sit on your ass and wait for a motherfucker to do something for you. Ooh, I love your energy collective. That's what I'm talking about. I'm loving it because you're the type of, that's why we fam. Listen, on YouTube, we all fam. In the club, we all fam. Because that's the energy that you give to people. Like, even people that are not blood related to you, you still make people feel like family, welcome, love, supported. Like, it's a reason why y'all my soul tribe, on the real. Because I'm telling y'all, even with clients, like, I may not always remember people's faces or names and stuff like that, but when I connect with people, it's on a heart level. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they're going through, I give them words of wisdom, I give them love or whatever. But if I was to see that person in the street, I probably wouldn't remember them. And that's just me, because like, it just depends. Because that's the way I show up to everybody. You know what I'm saying? So it's making me think of when my pastor was talking about like how somebody had came up to him and expressed to him how he helped them in a certain way. He didn't remember them. But evidently, like, whatever it is, as far as what that exchange was, left an imprint on that person, and it made them remember him. That's the type of energy I feel like that y'all have. Like, on the real, like, you show up so authentically as yourself, as this loving, empathetic person, to where it's just, you probably don't even know the magnitude of how your words, how you showing up for somebody or whatever, had affected them in such a positive way. And that was just you being you. But you have to understand, collective, you are a rare person. Not everybody is like you. They not like us. Okay? It says a needle in a haystack, rare. Yup. Come on. Our kind is rare out here. It is rare to find people that are very empathetic. Because some people only worry about their own feelings. They don't give a fuck about how somebody else feel. They only care about the benefit. And as soon as you give motherfuckers the benefit, You know what I'm saying? They will, some people, I'm not gonna say all, but some people will definitely show you why you had the doubt. And that's what I feel like that's what goes back to saying earlier, your intuition already be knowing. It's giving the small talk before asking for a favor. You be knowing. Like, motherfucker, you ain't never this nice to me. What's going on? You sure you need something? Alright. I knew it. I knew that's where it was gonna end. You know what I'm saying? It's funny because as I'm getting older, I can call that shit too. Speaking of that, I need to call my nephew because I'm like, I called you and you did not call me back. But when you call me, I already know. Auntie Gozy, can you cash at me $10? I love my babies, but I'm gonna get on him too. I'm like, you can call me to see how I'm doing. I'm not just the cash app auntie because I ain't got no kids. Okay, so listen, it says, can we start over? Yep, I told you, collector. This person is like, listen, you're a rare person. I feel like they're gonna tell you, collector, with honesty and truth be told, they're gonna be like, listen, you rare, and I just did not know how to handle you. If you really want me to keep it 100, this is like somebody saying, I'm used to dealing with people that always need me. So with you moving differently with them, you definitely showed them something. Okay, spend the night bag. Okay, they're gonna be like, listen, come, I'm about to pick you up, pack that spend the night bag. I'm not bringing you back home. Okay, but listen, with no place like home, this person can have their own spot. I'm telling you, that spending night bag is gonna lead to a drawer. It's gonna lead to a drawer. It's gonna lead to you having a closet. It's gonna lead to your ass having a toothbrush. It's gonna lead to a house key. And I'm like, I'm making a copy. You've been over here well enough. I trust you. Look, I trust you. Here's a key. If you're in the area, you can always stop by and woo. And look, you're gonna be moving jobs to closer to the house. Look. I love this for you, collective. Because I feel like this is a solid individual, but they just kept, both of y'all solid, but this person kept thinking that they was going to find a solid person based off of what they're used to or how things look. Like, this is somebody who is, again, like, leaving their past in the past and really focusing on the substance of shit. You know what I'm saying? That has the tendency of lasting a long time. That's why this person said that they can see themselves having a future with you. Diamond in the rough, okay? You pressure, baby. You pressure. They want to get you that diamond ring on the real. Every kiss begins with K. Somebody initial can be K. Oh my God. This is some good ass energy. Okay. I love the fact, collective, that I in this reading, I just really feel and I really see like you guys have really been growing, and I'm so proud of y'all. If ain't nobody told you today, collective, I'm proud of you. Okay? Because this is you taking a stand for yourself and really vetting and being serious. You know how people say be for real? Like, you really being for real about the company that you keep, because it plays a big part of where you see yourself going. Like, this person, whoever this lover is, they're looking at you in the sense of, compared to the other energies they're used to, it's like, man, is this the person that I would want to have as the mother of my kids or the father of my kids? How they treat me? Like, it starts with you. It starts with you. Before a kid or anything comes into play, it's very important, or even like friendships or whatever the case may be, it's very important to see how they treat themselves as well as how they treat other people. You feel me? Always, Tyler. I appreciate you too. Thank you for dropping in. I hope you guys have been having a good day. Okay, somebody, I'm telling you, this person, they definitely want to put a ring on it, honey. Honey. All right. Can't stop thinking about the last time we talked. All right. So yeah, you could have honestly told this person. You said something to this person that really stuck with them. And I feel like they could have been in denial at the fact that whatever it is that you told them really stuck with them, because this is like you calling this person out, like, yeah, you used to that certain type, and you gonna end up, this is like you telling somebody like you gonna end up old and single in a retirement home because you keep chasing these type of people that don't give a fuck about you, that don't care about you, all this and that, whatever. And you know, before you left, you could have really spoke some truth to them. And they was in denial, like, nah, you tripping, I could find another you. And then they keep dating that same aesthetic, and whatever it is that you said kept coming to fruition for them. They seen that these people, as soon as they was in a down season, they was gone. Ain't no through thick and thin with those type of people. And that's where it set in. That's where that guilt set in. It was like, damn, Collector was right. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that really cares about you and really loves you is really going to tell you the truth about yourself. It's not to hurt you. It's not to harm you. It's constructive criticism. And some people can't take that. So this person, these friends or whatever, they're realizing that you really are a solid individual. And with you being a solid individual, it requires other people to be a solid individual as well. Okay? Bottom of the deck. It says, you're the type to have me acting out of character. Because this person knows the energy that you have and how you come in. You know what I'm saying? Not only are you that queen or that king of wands, you look good as hell, but you have good energy as well. Like, a lot of people gravitate towards you. And because they know you on a deeper level, they don't want nobody to get too close in the ways in which they have been close to you. So they like, listen, I'll knock all this shit over. I'll knock all this shit over for you, collective. Okay. Let's get some spirit messages. And then we out of here because it got dark. Shit, I can hardly see the cards at this point. All right, y'all. I wanted to be on camera, but child, I got my headscarf on. Okay. Y'all see. I'm in home mode. So let's see. Let's get some. Oh, you know what? Should I do these? Yeah, I think these are overall. Damn, that shit came flying out. If you think you are alone, you are not. What I say? Y'all might be bored, but that just means y'all have acquired a level of peace that not too many people know how to sit in. Okay? It says, you are not, we are beside you in all challenges that you face. Trust that outside sources will always be working with you to ensure the best outcome in every situation. We have the best interests at heart. We love you. Okay, so you guys are spirit teams, y'all ancestors that has passed on, they got y'all back. You know what I'm saying? They are always with you, never against you. Okay? So even if y'all are in hermit mode, that came out earlier, it's because, listen, sometimes God separates you to protect you. Because what I always say, God knows our hearts. Okay? I don't know why I'm hearing Barney. I love you. You love me. We're a happy family. Because with K-Rod, we all fam. Okay? On the real, though. Alright, it says, sit in silence for a moment and listen. The answers you have been seeking are finally coming to you. Truly trust and believe that you are going to make it and be exactly where you need to be. We are on this journey with you. Hang in there. It's not much longer, okay? So yeah, some of you guys, in this moment of solitude, with you clearing out those people, places, and things that no longer serve you, meditate, connect with the Most High. You know what I'm saying? If you need to know anything about anybody in your life, that should be the first person that you go to. Not even me. Not even me. Go to Big G, meditate. You know, speak those positive words into existence. Be nice to yourself. You know, your intuition is always going to tell you. When you sit in solitude, it's been plenty of times where I sat in solitude, you know, because when we go through the day and life, there's so much stuff going on until you get into some sense of quietness. And I'll be talking to God, I'll be like, dang, you know, why did that happen? And then he will literally show me, like, it's like certain thoughts will be coming to my mind that confirm the ways in which people were moving with me. And I end up answering my own question. I was like, damn, you know, they did do that. It's a reason why God brings back certain situations and thoughts to your mind. Once you see how someone is moving, it's like, dang, okay, that is right. They did say that like that. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. You know, and sometimes we don't get those answers because we get invalidation from talking to other people. It's not that we can't talk to other people, but you want to make sure you're talking to someone that has some type of sound advice. You know what I'm saying? Who has just as much empathy as the Most High. They're going to see it from your side and they're going to see it from the other person's side. Okay? So there is a need to meditate. And then once you speak on those things that you want clarity about, the answers is going to come. You're going to be surprised. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you guys are in the midst of having those uncomfortable conversations. You won't know until you ask those people, hey, what's the deal? Why did you treat me like this? Why haven't you been here? Why haven't you supported me? Why haven't this? Or whatever. And that's why it's a need to have those conversations face to face, because you can read people's body language. You know what I'm saying? Anything can get misconstrued through text messages. So when you need to have those important conversations, do it in person, collective. Do it in person. Because people, through text messages, they can be talking to 3, 4, 5 other people on how to word something and then how to send it to you. No. Go by how you feel when you see that body language. And I feel like this is what, with this lover, that's what they want to do as well. Like, with how deeply I feel like they feel about you, it's like they want to look at you in your eyes to see if, like, you really being truthful about if you feel the same way about them as they feel about you. You know? Or I feel like this person, with this I'm sorry, the reason, you could be, again, your high priestess energy. You're very intuitive. So it's like they want to prove to you that they serious. Because they know that you read energy very well. You may not say it just as much, just like how I stated. You do a lot of things that this person likes without you having to tell them. Because they know that you see them. So because they know that about you in regards to them, it's almost like they want to return that same favor in letting you know, like, yo, I'm serious. I'm being honest. Like, and I want you to see that I am. This is somebody who's done with all of this. They really want to show you how solid of a person they are. Because with someone like you, I feel like they don't want to leave a bad taste in your mouth when it comes to them. But they have their reasons, you know, as we all do. As we all do. Hey, Sade. Maybe when I'm done with the live, I'm almost done. It may allow you to go to run the video back. Let me see. Let's do one more, and then I'm going to read the bottom of the deck. Oh, that fell. It says, take some time to rest and rejuvenate. You need to pace yourself with the changes that are coming your way. They are all positive. Bigger and better things are coming for you. Just relax and trust, okay? So some of y'all may feel like things could be going a little slow, but this is with somebody coming in to give you a leg up on whatever it is that you're doing. Like I was getting the 8 of Wands earlier, a lot of things are finna start moving quickly because you are getting these people out of your energy. Is making room for the bigger and better shit to come in, okay? So it's making me think of that Londrell song, A Slow Day. I love that song too. Maybe y'all might like listening to him because he's good. Speaking of Kendrick being channeled in this reading, he is like an affirmational Kendrick. So y'all might fuck with him. Londrell, Londrelle. And he has, I think that's one of his new songs. It's called A Slow Day. But he has good affirmational music that I feel like a lot of y'all, because we all fam, that y'all will fuck with. Okay? So bottom of the deck, it says, what areas of your life are you avoiding? Are they causing you to be upset, worry, disrupted sleep? If so, these are the areas you need to focus on. As much as you don't want to, it is necessary. Tackle your demons head on. Don't allow them to rule you for a second longer. So, yeah, in this moment of isolation, I feel like these are the things that you are handling. You working on you, collective. You are working on you. And also for your lover, I feel like that goes for this lover, these past friends, all of that. Because again, you are a safe place for people. So without you around, it's causing tower moments. So this is spirit asking those people too, like, what is it that you were avoiding? What's making you so upset? If collector was a good person to you, and now that they're no longer in your life, why is that making you upset? Were you a good person to them? You know what I'm saying? With the worry here, there's a lot of people that's worrying at the fact that you may not forgive them. They may not have a spot back in your life. They may not find someone like you. Okay? Because it's causing a lot of people to not sleep well at night because of your absence. Okay? So just as you took the initiative to go into hermit mode, to focus on those things that you may have been avoiding that was making your life pan out a certain type of way, and you made those necessary changes to make it to where, you wanted to create the life that you wanted with the type of people that you wanted, is the same thing that these people gonna have to go through in order to get close to you again. If that. Because I feel like some of these people, not the lover, but I feel like friends or family members or something like that, a lot of people definitely burnt bridges with you. Definitely burnt bridges. So some of these moments of being in hermit for these people is going to be that realization that they fumbled somebody that was meant to be a blessing in their life. You were meant to, listen, when you are being blessed, that means, even if it's not you, that means that the blessings is in your neighborhood. It ain't too far. It ain't too far. God ain't gonna bless you around people that's going to take from you. That's why it's so important to watch the company you keep, like I said, collective. But you got it. You almost there. You almost there. You've been doing the necessary work that you needed to do, and I feel like God is very pleased with you. Okay? So prepare for the blessings to come in, collective, because they're on their way. All right? So I love you guys. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Put that bell on so you know when your girl is dropping the tea and when it's hot. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.